This is my original Bible I used for Bible study. It is just your typical Bible, has lots of words in it, not a lot of space to write. There are some margins. I use the Parallel Bible as I talked about last week. But what I want you to see is when I really started digging into taking notes, there's some room, but because there's footnotes on every page, because I got this kind of Bible, most Bibles won't have extra room to write much. So I'm cramming things in the side margins and the top and the bottom. I've totally run out of room. And as someone who likes to draw, there's no room for drawing in this Bible. Then I also started writing things on pieces of paper and cramming them in here. And before you knew it, every time I opened this Bible, little pieces of paper were flying out everywhere. So it was just kind of a mess as far as organization goes, but I wanted to have room to write everything. So using this as a resource, I continued to take notes and move those into this journaling Bible. So a few years ago, journaling Bibles became really popular, where you can write in your Bible. A lot of them would have like pretty verses you could write and doodle on, and then they've got other ones that are just blank space to write in. It's just this old Bible with more space on the side. And these are great size. And I love this Bible. It's so pretty. It's got a leather cover. It's got lots of room to write. It's got these lines right here so you're not all crooked. So then I started taking notes in this Bible. So I was thinking, oh, there's so much more room. I'm going to take notes in this Bible. Well, once I started drawing things like this, it took up so much space. And then even if I wasn't drawing, it was still not enough room for me. So this might be perfect for you. You might not want to draw. You might not write as big as I do either. Your words might be a little closer together and not as huge as mine are. And you might like this Bible. It might be perfect. But even in this Bible, I felt limited. Now, this is a great one to bring to church. The one I'm going to recommend to you is huge and probably not one you want to drag around. But if you are doing daily Bible study on your own and you really want to dig in and have one Bible where everything fits in, I always recommend the Illustrating Bible. The Illustrating Bible is much larger than a normal size Bible you take to church, although you can carry this. Just get a big purse and throw that in there. But the reason I love this is because if I'm going to be really intentional about getting into the Bible every day, and want to keep all of my resources in one place, I want to compile them and not have to keep rewriting them. So this one I gave a chance, and this is absolutely one I recommend. But for a person like me who loves to draw and doodle and grab everything into one place, I didn't go very far on this one because I saw immediately it still wasn't going to be enough room for me. So if you think that's enough room for you, grab that one. But this one is by far my favorite. Number one, I love anything spiral bound and simple, basic, beautiful design. I love this design. It's got this faux leather cover with like a gold embossed front, which is so pretty. I love spiral because I can flip the whole thing backward. This is even a fabric right here, which is so soft and pretty. I love that it's got the spiral binding so that if I do want to flip it back, I can, which is an option not available with any other Bible I've ever seen. So now that I've told you about my two favorite journaling Bibles, they are the Single Column Journaling Bible, ESV, and ESV version is English Standard Version from what we talked about last week. And this is the Illustrating Bible, and this I believe might be available in a different version. I cannot remember which one it is, but I know that this one is the NIV, but I think they do have one more version on their website. So the Illustrating Bible, here's why I love it. Tons of room. Look at this, how much room there is. There's even like a full blank page next to this, which is amazing. But on this one, you've got maybe a little less than a third of the page you can take notes on. And this one, it's almost half of the whole page you can take notes on. And so you can see where I am actually on this one challenging myself to take notes on every single page of the Bible. I'm not jumping around like I have been in my last two Bibles. I'm actually going in order. So I have written notes for Genesis 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I am on chapter 9 now. So I just started actually doing this, and I'm going to be doing it in order. And I know some of you are going to be really excited to hear that starting today, I'm just kind of giving an intro. I will actually be working through every book of the Bible with you. I have 1 week where I go over the book of the Bible, just kind of give you a quick lesson on it based on my timelines. And then the following week, I will take out my journaling Bible and real time draw the notes as I'm studying it with you to give you a free page of notes you can study along. So starting next week, I'll give you an overview of the Old and New Testament, and then each week or every 2 weeks, I'll be focusing on a book of the Bible going in order. So I would love, love, love for you to write along with me. And this is the Bible I'll be using. You do not have to use this. You can also use a journal if you want to just write all your notes in there. But I highly, highly recommend that you do something like this. And of course, this is the journaling Bible that I recommend.